Hey, what are you waiting for? Go and subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. Hi guys, today I'll make delicious aloo ka parathas and you guys are gonna surely love it. So let's get started. So for making aloo ka paratha, I have taken 5 medium-sized potatoes. With that, the ingredients are 1 medium-sized onion chopped, salt 1 tablespoon, cumin seeds 1 tablespoon, carom seeds 2 teaspoons, coriander seeds 1 tablespoon, 5 green chilies chopped, coriander leaves chopped to 1 cup, turmeric powder 1 teaspoon, soy sauce 1 tablespoon, chili sauce 2 teaspoons. So first of all, I'm going to boil the potatoes, and guys, take that much water that the potatoes should be properly dipped in the water. And after dipping it, I'm going to cover and boil it at high flame. For me, it took about 30 minutes, but for you, it might take more. After boiling, I will mash the boiled potatoes. Mash it properly because usually the mashing process is very important. You have to mash each and every piece of, you can say, potato properly. The way I'm doing, the same way you have to do. Just mash it properly. As you can see that I'm mashing it so properly that there are no pieces of potatoes now. And guys, I have taken about 5 medium-sized potatoes, which is like 1 kg. After that, I'll add the spices. First of all, I will add about salt, which is 1 tablespoon. Then I'll add 1 medium-sized onion, which is finely chopped. After that, I will add about cumin seeds, which are 1 tablespoon. Then I'll add carom seeds 2 teaspoons. Carom seeds are called as ajwain in Urdu. And then I'll add coriander seeds about 1 tablespoon. And then I'll mix them properly. Mix them properly so that they should be properly indulged with the potatoes. And mix it the way that I'm doing. And use your hands in mixing. It will be much easier for you, and it will be much satisfying for you as well, to make sure that whether the ingredients are properly mixed up with the potatoes or not. And keep flipping it. By flipping, you can actually make sure that whether it is properly mixed with the deep surface or not, because usually the ingredients are only mixed up with the you can say the upper surface, so you have to make sure that it is also mixed up with the deep surface. Keep pressing it. After that, I have added about 5 green chilies which are chopped. You can also add more. I have not added any kind of chili flakes. You can add if you want. After that, I have added coriander leaves, which are 1 cup. And they're also chopped. And now, as you can see, I'm mixing them up. In each and every process, I'm mixing it, and you can say that I'm actually flipping it to make sure that all the ingredients are properly mixed up with the deep surface as well. After that, I added about turmeric powder, which is 1 teaspoon. And let's mix them up again. Turmeric powder is very important. You have to add it because it will give a very good color to your, you can say to the aloo stuff, or you can say the potato stuff. As you can see, I'm mixing it properly, and after that I will add soy sauce, which is 1 tablespoon. And after that, I've added chili sauce, which is 2 teaspoons. You can also add chili flakes, but I have only added chili sauce and green chilies for the spices. You can add chili flakes if you want. And this aloo ki pithiya that I have prepared is according to my taste. You can also add any other spices if you want, but I added the spices according to my taste. So it's totally on you if you want to add green chilies more, or if you want to add chili flakes, you can also add. And as you can see, each and every time when I add something new, I just start flipping it to make sure that it is properly mixed up with all the potatoes. And the color is also looking so good because of the turmeric powder. All the ingredients that I have added are very important, and the most important ingredient of all is carom seeds. It's very important to add them. It is very good to add them in such kind of foods like in aloo. So it's very important, and it's not a it's not an optional ingredient. You have to add carom seeds. So our aloo ki pithi is almost done. After that, I'll show you how to make the atta, which is like dough for the paratha. So in 2 cups of wheat flour, I have added about 1 teaspoon of carom seeds. With that, I have added 1 teaspoon of salt. And after that, I will add olive oil, which is 1 tablespoon. Olive oil is very important. It will make the dough very soft, which is very important. First, I'll mix it with hands, and then I've added water. Add water that much as it is required. And guys, the most important thing is that do not add the water all at once, or it will make your dough very, you can say, very soft. So that's why I'm adding water in turns. Do not add it once. And throughout this whole process of kneading the dough, keep your hands wet. And keep kneading until there are no lumps, because it's very important to make sure that there are lumps or not. As you can see that each and every time I'm also making my hands wet so that the dough shouldn't stick to my hands. And keep folding it to make sure that it is properly kneaded. As you can see that it looks absolutely, I can say, absolutely good. And after kneading, I'll just keep it in a container. And make sure to keep your hands wet when you're kneading it. It's very important. As you can see, I'm telling again and again that keep kneading until there are no lumps. As there are no lumps, I'll just keep it in a container, or you can say in a box. And after that, I'll just cover the box and refrigerate the dough for about 30 minutes. It's very important to refrigerate it. Now let's make the peda. So first I have taken a very small amount of dough and I'm making it round, or you can say I'm making it in a form of a circle. And with that I'm also using wheat flour so that it shouldn't stick to my hands. And same I'm doing with the other one. And make sure to, you can say, sprinkle, or you can say spread some wheat flour on the kitchen counter so that it shouldn't stick to the kitchen counter, or you can say to the shelf. Do the way I'm doing it. It's very important to look what I'm doing. First I have just kneaded it with my hands, and now I'll just roll it with the rolling pin. And keep the edges slim, or you can say thin. The edges shouldn't be too much, you can say, thick. It shouldn't be too thick or shouldn't be too thin. It should be normal. And it should be medium size, not too much large. Now I'll make the other one. I'll make the other one, you can say I'll roll the other one. each and every time when I'm flipping it, I'm adding some wheat flour so that this roti shouldn't stick to the shelf, or you can say to the kitchen counter. Now I'll just add the prepared stuff. Guys, only add, I can say, medium amount. Do not add too much, or else it will tear, I can say, the roti. And spread it. The way I'm doing, I'm spreading it. And the roti that I made was medium sized, it's not that much large. Now I thought that to show you much closer than what I'm doing, I just stick the other one on this one, and I'm applying some wheat flour so that it shouldn't stick to the kitchen counter. Now it's almost prepared. Now let's cook it on the tawa, or you can say on the griddle. Now I have flipped it on the griddle, and I have kept the flame medium. The flame shouldn't be too high. And guys, please flip it from your hands, or else it will tear. And now I'll just add olive oil, which is about 1 tablespoon I use, but you can use more if you want. Now flip it and let it cook for a minute. It took me for a minute, but if you want, you can use more time for that. And now I'll also apply the olive oil on the other side. You can also use ghee or butter, it will give a very good taste. Now I'll just flip this side and I'll just let it cook. And this side looks absolutely delicious and it's mouth-watering. Now it's almost done. Now I'll just turn off the flame and I'll take it out in a plate. And as you can see, it looks crispy and delicious. And now I'll just show you how to make the chutney for the paratha. Here in a bowl, I've added about 1 cup of yogurt, or you can say curd, and I'm whisking it. Whisking is the most important process. You have to do it, or else you will see lumps in the dahi, or you can say in the yogurt. After whisking, I've added salt, which is like 1/4 teaspoon, or you can say 1/4 teaspoon. With that, I've added cumin seeds, which are like 1/2 teaspoon. You can also add mint leaves, it will give a very good taste. You can add it if you want. And again, I'm mixing it and our chutney is prepared. Keep whisking it so that you can make sure that it is properly mixed up. Now let's serve it with the delicious aloo ka paratha. And here is our delicious aloo ka paratha, and I'm sure that you guys are gonna love it, and please try this recipe and let me know. And guys, if you like this recipe, then please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon, like, share and comment. Thank you.